Hi my dear students, in this video we are going to solve few numerical questions on our induction machine speed equations, right? Are you ready? Let's see this question. A 3-phase 400 volts 6-pole 50 Hz. Yes, the first thing 6-pole 50 Hz. Then what you observed from this, its synchronous speed is 1000. ఇది మీకు ఐడియా రావాలి first of all. Yes or no guys? Squirrel cage induction motor is running at a slip of 5%. Where it is rotating at a slip of 5%. Then what will be the rotor speed? Can you tell me? Actually it has to rotate at 1000 synchronous speed, but in that 5% is slipped out. 5% of 1000 is nothing but 50. 1000 minus 50 is equals to 950. So 950 RPM is the rotor speed. The rotating magnetic field of the rotor is the synchronous speed. Rotating magnetic field of the stator, which rotating at 1000 RPM, but the rotor is rotating at 950 RPM. Okay, then what? The speed of stator magnetic field, with respect to rotor magnetic field. What we know, the stator magnetic field and the rotor magnetic fields are same. They will rotate in same direction with same speed. So the relative motion between them should be 0. There is a 0. Two options are there. The magnetic field of the stator rotates in clockwise direction with synchronous speed, and rotating magnetic field of the rotor also rotates in same direction with same speed. So with respect to each other, there is no any difference. Next. And speed of the rotor with respect to stator magnetic field. The speed of the rotor is 950 with respect to magnetic field. Actually magnetic field is rotating at 1000 RPM. Nothing but its relative motion is 50 RPM. So the answer is 0 and 50. Of course, it may be a plus 50 or minus 50 is not a issue. So the answer is 0 and 50 RPM. A very simple question, like a questions are important for BE BTech level competitive examinations. I hope you already done this question. Next question. A 4-pole induction motor supplied by a slightly unbalanced 3-phase 50 Hz source is rotating at 1440 RPM. Actually rotating at 1440 RPM. This is a 4-pole machine. So practically the synchronous speed is 1500. We can guess that. The synchronous speed is 1500. We can guess that. So if the synchronous speed is 1500 because of 50 Hz. So what will be the slip speed? The slip speed is 60 RPM. 60 RPM, how much percent of 1500? 60 RPM is a 4% of 1500. So the slip is 4% actually. Otherwise, you can calculate S is equals to NS minus NR by NS, which is 60 out of 1500. That is 3 2s are 350s are 2 out of 50, which is nothing but 4 out of 100, which is nothing but 4% of slip. The electrical frequency in hertz of the induced negative sequence currents, because of unbalanced loads, it may rotates in negative sequence. So what is the negative sequence rotor frequency? Simply, for positive sequence rotor frequency, S into Fs. For negative sequence rotor frequency, 2 minus S into Fs. We have a formulas. And even without formula also you can give the answer. For 4%, this will be 2 Hz. If this is 2 Hz, this will be 98 Hz. We know that. Already we have a table. Directly we can give the answer. Otherwise, you can substitute here. FR is equals to 2 minus 4% of 50. 2 minus 4% of 50. 200 minus 4. 196. 196 out of 100. 50 ones are 50 twos are 196 by 2. 196 by 2 is nothing but a 98.8. That's simple. Next question answer please. Next question answer please. 8 pole 3 phase 50 Hz. 8 pole machine. So the synchronous speed is 750 RPM. Directly you can write. Synchronous speed is how much, sir? 750 RPM. Because of 8 pole 50 Hz. Operating at a speed of 700 RPM. They given the rotor speed of 700 RPM. The frequency of rotor current. What is the frequency of rotor current? FR is equals to S into Fs, right? What is S? Ns minus Nr by Ns. Ns minus Nr by Ns, which is nothing but 1 by 15 is a slip. 1 by 15. What is 1 by 15 of 50? 1 by 15 of 50. 15 ones, 15 threes are 45. 45 point. 15 threes are 15 threes are 15 threes are. So what will be the answer? The answer is option A. The answer is 3.3333 and so on hertz. 3.3333 and so on hertz. Simple answer. But they given options 3.33, 3.34, 3.30, 3.35. Huh? What they given answers. Okay guys. So what is 1 by 15 actually? 0 point. 0 point nothing but this will be 10. This will be 10. 10. If another 0 is there, 0. So 15 once, 15 6 are 90. Again 10, again 15 6 are, again 15 6 are, again 15 6 are. This is what the slip. What is the slip? 6.66% is the slip. If the slip is 6.66%, then the rotor frequency 50% of slip. Rotor frequency half of the slip. How much? 3.33 hertz. We have like a tricks also. We discussed in the class. Directly we can give the answer. Next. What is the next question, sir? Tell me the answer for this question. Tell me the answer for this question. A 4-pole induction machine is working as an induction generator. They are telling that induction generator. Induction generator nothing but the rotor speed is greater than synchronous speed ultimately. The generator supply frequency is 60 Hz. The generator supply frequency is 60 Hz. The rotor frequency is 5 Hz. Rotor frequency is 5 Hz. Then the mechanical speed of the rotor. What is FR? FR is equals to S into Fs, which is 5 is equals to S of the 60. So S is equals to 5 out of 60. 5 out of 60 nothing but 1 by 12. My slip is 1 by 12. Then what is the rotor speed? What is the rotor speed? Simply S is equals to Ns minus Nr by Ns. Ns minus Nr by Ns. So if you take S is equals to 1 by 12, Ns is equals to 4 pole 60 Hz. Where if it is a 4 pole 60 Hz, you know already the synchronous speed will be 1800. No need to calculate. You know already we discussed in first class. So that is 1800 minus Nr out of 1800. If you calculate like this, you will get answer which is wrong answer. How much you will get first of all? If you calculate like this, how much you will get? So 1 by 6 twos are and 1800 minus Nr by 6 threes are. Of course, 2 ones are 2 150s are. So 150 is equals to 1800 minus Nr, where Nr is equals to 1800 minus 150, which is equals to 1650, which is equals to 1650, which is a wrong answer. Which is a wrong answer. Then which is correct answer? Why it is wrong answer? I already told you the rotor speed should be greater than synchronous speed. My synchronous speed is 1800, but your answer is 1650, which is a wrong answer because this is an induction generator, not a motor. Then how, sir? You will take here minus. If you take minus, 6 twos are 6 3s are, 2 1s are, 2 150s are. This 150 minus 150 is equals to 1800 minus NR. Minus NR will come as a plus NR. Minus 150 come as a plus 150. So the answer is 1950. So what you observed here, so for answer we can change plus minus minus plus, is it? No sir. So not for answer. Generator having negative slip. Yes or no guys? Motor having positive slip. In generally the generators should have negative slip. Whatever the slip value they given, we need to take with the minus. అర్థమైందా సార్ అందరికి? Get it? Every one of you, right? Next question. Next question. 6 pole 50 Hz single phase induction motor runs at 900 rpm. 6 pole 50 Hz, 6 pole 50 Hz, nothing but the synchronous speed is 1000 and the rotor speed they given as a 900. So nothing but the slip is at 10%. You know directly because 100 is slipped out, slip is at 10%. Then the rotor frequency Fr is equals to S into Fs and Fr is equals to 2 minus S into Fs. Don't try to solve directly, you have to give the answer. If the slip is 10%, the rotor frequency is 5 Hz. 50% I told you, 50%, half of the slip. And another one is 95 Hz. You know already. We given a table, directly you will give the answer. Otherwise substitute your values, you will get all those things. If one is 5, other will be 95, no doubt. One is 5, other will be 95, no doubt. Next question. A voltmeter gives 120 oscillations per minute. 120 oscillations per minute. Nothing but 120 by 60 oscillations per second. Can I write? Can I write? 51s are 52s are. 2 oscillations per second. If it is 2 oscillations per second, nothing but 120 oscillations per minute. Okay. Connected to a rotor of an induction motor. The stator frequency, they given the stator frequency is a 50 Hz. Stator frequency is a 50 Hz. Then slip of the motor. Stator frequency 50 Hz. This is indirectly they given the rotor frequency. What is the rotor frequency? 2 Hz. Oscillations per second. Per second. Not will be in terms of minutes. Per seconds. So rotor frequency is 2 Hz. And the stator frequency is 50 Hz. What I told you here, if the slip is 10%, rotor frequency 5 Hz. If the rotor frequency 5 Hz, the slip is 10%. If the rotor frequency is some 2 Hz, the slip will be 4%. 5 Hz, 10%. 5 Hz, 5 Hz, 5 Hz, 10%. 2 Hz, 4%. So what will be the answer directly? The answer will be 4%. Otherwise calculate. Fr is equals to S into Fs. Fr is 2 Hz, slip I don't know, this is 50. What is S? S is equals to 2 out of 50. 2 out of 50 is nothing but 4 out of 100. Directly for answer. No need to calculate all those things. They won't give you more marks for calculations. Just pointing your question, main values, answer. That's it. Within seconds, fraction of seconds it has to be done. Next. A center zero ammeter connected in the rotor circuit of a 6 pole 50 Hz. 6 pole 50 Hz, nothing but the synchronous speed is 1000. Motor takes 30 oscillations per minute. 30 oscillations per minute, nothing but 30 out of 60 oscillations per second, which is nothing but 1 by 2 oscillations per second. 1 by 2 oscillations per second, nothing but 1 by 2 hertz. The rotor frequency is 1 by 2 hertz. If the rotor frequency is 1 by 2 hertz, the slip is 1%. I told you 50%. If the slip is 10%, rotor frequency 5 hertz. If the slip is 4%, rotor frequency 2 hertz. If the slip will be 100%, nothing but its rotor frequency 0.5 hertz. If the slip is 1%, the slip speed is 10 rpm, right? 1% nothing but 10 rpm. Then the rotor speed is, actually it should be 1000, but in that 1%, which is nothing but 10 rpm, so the answer will be 990 rpm. 990 RPM. A simple question, sir. Yes or no, guys? Simple question. Next. Can you tell me answer for this question? A three-phase slip-ring induction motor wound for 4 poles on stator. The stator having 4 poles and the rotor having 6 poles, which is a 50 Hz operation. They're not given 50 Hz operation. 50 Hz operation. So for 4 pole, the synchronous speed is 1500 RPM, and for 6 pole, the synchronous speed is 1000 RPM. Then the rotor speed is, sir, why you are calculating all those things? Yes or no, guys? So if the poles are not same, the rotor speed is 0. Don't waste your time. Yes or no, guys? Right, right. Okay, are you getting or not, guys? Okay, guys, can you tell me the answer for this question? 6-pole 3-phase alternator running at 1000 RPM. Which is that 6-pole machine running at 1000 RPM. Running at 1000 RPM. Actually, this is a alternator. Alternator will rotate at synchronous speed. Nothing but its frequency is 50 Hz indirectly. And 8-pole induction motor, that is a induction motor, 3-phase induction motor, which has to rotor frequency 2 Hz. Rotor frequency 2 Hz. Rotor frequency 2 Hz, nothing but its slip value is 4%, right? Because if the slip is 4%, rotor frequency 2 Hz, directly we can say. The speed at which motor operates is. Here the thing is that I have one alternator which is rotating at 1000 RPM, whose poles are 6. Nothing but it provides you only 50 Hz, because the alternator frequency should be 50 Hz. This 50 Hz is connected to a induction motor, which is a 8-pole machine. So its synchronous speed is 750 ultimately. But the now rotor is rotating at 4% of slip. Rotor is rotating at 4% of slip. Then what will be the rotor speed? Actually 750. In that 4% is slipped out. 4%. What is 1%? What is 1% of 750? The 1% of 750 is 7.5. What is 2%? The 2% of 750 is 15. 2% of 750 is 15. What is 4%? 4% is nothing but 30. 750 minus 30. 750 minus 30. The answer will be 720. This is the way for competitive exams. Sir, if you know the slip, how have to calculate actually? NR is equals to NS into 1 minus S. NR is equals to NS into 1 minus 4%, nothing but 0, 0 cancel, 5 2s are 5, 15s are 2 1s are 2 4s are 2 8s are. So what is 15 times of 48? 15 times of 48. 15 times of 50 is a 750, but 2 times of 15 is less. So the answer is 30 less. So the answer, why all those things? Is it idanta avasarama, sir? Is it needed? Directly you have to give the answer. Yes, the frequency 2 Hz, nothing but the slip is 4%. What is 4%? Already you have an idea. We given already a table for this. For any slip values, you can have an idea. Directly we can give the answer. For 4%, 30 RPM slipped out of 750. That's it. Next question. Getting my points? Okay, guys. Next question. An induction motor having 8 poles. 8-pole induction motor. Rotating at 727.5 RPM. So, just to identify these words, these what we call these numbers, I given a table. అంటే మీరు సడన్గా ఎగ్జామ్కి వెళ్ళి కూర్చున్న తర్వాత ఈ నెంబర్ చూస్తే మీరు కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అవ్వద్దు అని ఫర్ 8-pole I given a table already. Yes or no, guys? Its supply frequency is 50 Hz. Supply frequency 50 Hz, nothing but the synchronous speed is 750 ultimately. So what is the slip speed? What is the slip speed? The slip speed is 22.5. 22.5. The slip speed is 22.5. So what is the slip for 22.5? We just given 1%, nothing but 7.5. Then 3%, nothing but 3%, nothing but 7 3s are 22.5. Is it? Nothing but the slip is 3%. If the slip is 3%, what will be the rotor frequency? It's half. What I told you, the slip and rotor frequencies are exactly in half. Otherwise, you can calculate, sir. Fr is equals to S into Fs. S into Fs. 51s to 52s. 3 by 2. 3 by 2 is a 1.5. Of course, you can get the answer. Waste of time. Right?